Welcome back to the channel, people. KG is back. It is transfer deadline day. This month will soon be over and we can get back to the football as normal again. But look, we finally have activity. We finally have a signing coming through. I want to get your thoughts on it. I'll give my thoughts on it too. But yeah, Leeds United finally doing some incoming deals, I should say, which is good news, isn't it? It's good news. Depending on the player, of course, if you believe in the player. But listen, before I get into it, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and of course, drop your comments below. Thank you to Phil, who's become a new member of the channel. Much appreciated, guys. Listen, to all existing members, thank you so much for the support. Seriously, it means a lot, goes a long way. And if you want to become a member of the channel, the link is in the description. So thank you for the continued support. And hello to Robert. Jalen, hope you're good too. And hello to you, Karen. Gavin here saying great. I think he means great 2-in-1 deal, Archie, no commitment. Yeah, in regards to Connor Roberts, who is joining the Welsh contingency at the club, as the thumbnail suggests, and it looks like he's on his way. But let's have a look. Chris Kingy here. Are you going live tonight for deadline? It all depends, Chris, because obviously we're still linked with a couple more players by a couple of sources that we're in for a centre back still. There's obviously one avenue's been closed, and we'll talk about that in this stream also. But I don't know. It all depends. I just feel like we're going to get our business done, very early today. Connor Roberts being one, maybe we do get in another centre back, possibly. But yeah, I don't know. It all depends. It all depends. But either way, I think I'll be live tomorrow to do the transfer deadline roundup, and we can, give our grades for the window then. So if I'm not back tonight, it will be tomorrow, and then I'll be back for the match reaction later on in the night as well. So there'll be 2 streams tomorrow, regardless. Karen here saying another Welsh wizard to join our great club. Deshaun in the house, lunchtime training done, about to eat my lunch while KG's live. Great day so far. Yeah, man, I need to get back to training myself. As you know, I haven't been too well this week, and as men, sorry for any of the women in here, but as men, the flu kicks us harder, scientifically proven and all that. So yeah, I'll be back training soon though, man. It's all good. Yeah. We're gonna talk about all that, Gavin. I'm gonna go through all of that stuff. And yeah, Julie in the house, afternoon KG, Sky Sports saying Connor Roberts is on his way for his medical. Yeah, so let's get into it. Yeah. And it all starts from Burnley having to do business. I think we all knew that the dominoes had to fall at other clubs in order for us to do business. Just the way of the world, especially when you're not in the Premier League, you always have to wait for a domino to fall. If this deal doesn't go through for Burnley, we possibly don't get Connor Roberts, because then it leaves them short. Because even though Connor Roberts isn't a regular for Burnley, he's still been getting minutes here and there. But Lorenz Assignon is going to be joining Burnley, as reported. Fabrizio put that out. So he's going there as their new defender, which in turn has allowed Connor Roberts to come here. Yeah, Jack, good news about time. Yeah, it's been overdue, hasn't it? But as Phil here says, and many other outlets have said, I'll just give you the brief report. Leeds United have agreed a deal to sign Connor Roberts on loan from Burnley. The Wales international, 28, is traveling for his medical ahead of a straight loan switch to the Championship club with no obligation to buy. Just want to pause there. That's perfect. That's absolutely perfect for me, and that's how. And I'm glad that's the case. There's no, if we go up, we have to then sign him. There's no option to buy here. Even if he overly impresses, I think I still look at it going forward that if we get promoted, which we've got a very good chance of doing, I would want, a long-term option at right back who's better, who's more Premier League, ready, not ready, but who's Premier League level, I should say. Connor Roberts has shown flashes here and there. He's obviously done well for Wales, but this is great. This is great that it's a straight-up Championship loan, because we're going to go through another deal that's been done by a promotion rival where there is a possible obligation, and I would not have fancied that. Just to finish that article off, right back has been a priority position for Leeds since Jed Spence's loan was cut short and club stalwart Luke Ayling left for Middlesbrough. He's made 14 appearances for Burnley this season across all competitions. So there you go. Connor Roberts is coming through. As I've shown you on the thumbnail, he used to play with Joe Rodon at Swansea along with Dan James. I've left Dan James off the thumbnail. I'm having a hard time keeping track of him. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think it's a very good signing. It makes a lot of sense. It goes, when you look at who he's signing for, Daniel Farker, it goes with the the group of players. He already knows a few of the players there. I don't think he's going to rock the boat in any way. So it makes sense. And at this level, it's a good signing to make. And does it now mean Archie Gray can go back into midfield? I hope so. I hope that is the case. But even if not, it gives us a real solid option at the right back position who can get up and down and who can put in a lovely cross, by the way. And you know what else I like about him too? He's very surly. You know, he likes to get in a bit, he likes to get involved in a little bit of a scrap here and there. You know, he's no pushover. So I like that about him. He could be coming to that real men stage. We will see though. We'll see. Darren here saying he can challenge the starters and fill in if anyone is out. Yeah, if Daniel Farker isn't going to move Archie into midfield, he of course he's an automatic starter, isn't he? Obvious choice at right back. But I don't know. I just think Daniel Farker likes Archie Gray in the right back position right now. But hey, listen, time will tell. But at least now we've got the option to see, haven't we? Let's have a look. Chris Kingy. Who else played in that Swansea team? So we can see who we're going for next. It is mad, isn't it? It is. It's really mad. Yeah, Deshaun Farker has a fetish for Wales. I'm going to be interested to see what Daniel Farker says when he's talking about this deal. I mean, he's going to talk about him being Welsh. The Welsh steel is he's mentioned many times before with Joe and Ethan Ampadu. Yeah, maybe he does. Maybe he has got he appreciates the Welsh style or something like that. I don't know, but even another centre back we were linked with, Chris Mepham. If we had signed him, that would have been another Welsh guy in the door. It's a real fact. Listen, certain managers like certain nationalities or whatever it may be, certain characteristics of it. Maybe he knows that more of them work well together in a group, it will work better. I don't know, but I think that this one is a good one for Leeds. No, Jimmy, we're not going to put that one. Darren here, Welsh Dragon. Yeah, man. Listen, it's good. I don't know what say you guys, man. What say you? I'm just looking in the comments now. Let me see if I've missed any. Yeah, Darren here. Very good signing on loan. 100%. It's perfect. It's perfect. At this stage, people, we're not going to be buying anybody, and Danny Farker alluded to it. We're not going to be buying anybody that is going to challenge Somerville or Jorginho or anyone like that in this team. It's not happening. And if they are, that means we're signing a player that shouldn't be playing at championship level. So what you have to do is fill out the team with players that can come in and understand the role as well. And that's where I think, just going on to this, we talk about centre backs. Rob Dorset of Sky, Sensi has been long linked with Leicester. He's finally going. Leicester City are going to complete a move for him, but we were linked with Harry Suter from Leicester City. But I was quite surprised with this one. I'll be real with you. Suter, let me just read this off. Suter to Leeds United not happening because Leicester don't want to improve a promotion rival, and that surprised me because if I'm in Leicester's position, man, I'm not looking at anyone else's competition. But I guess that just shows you just that the unpredictability. You never know when a bad run may happen and when a team might catch you up. But they're just not interested in doing business. And to that point, I understand. But I'm just thinking with Leicester, I'm surprised that they even see Leeds as competition. But I guess that's a good thing in a sense. Harry Suter, yeah, I think the easiest thing with Harry Suter would have been that it's coming from a championship team. So he would have known his role a bit more rather than a centre back coming from the Premier League who would probably expect to start a few games. I think Harry Suter would think, okay, I'm not getting much opportunity at Leicester, but maybe I'll get a little bit more at Leeds United. And I do think the Pascal Struijk injury may be not worse. I'm not trying to say he's going to be out for the rest of the season, but I do think it's a little bit worse than they first anticipated, with him being out for at least another couple of weeks, not even coming into first team training yet. So I think centre back will be a position that we'll look at till the end of the deadline. So maybe there'll be somebody coming in. Darren here saying get Godfrey on loan with no obligation to will be perfect. Yeah, that would be nice. See if we could get him on loan again. Darren, absolutely 100% on the money. No obligation at all with that guy. Please no. Ruben here saw word about Paul Dummett. I was actually going to bring him up, Ruben. That's very very particular. Well, here it is, Lee. But I didn't see it for us, Ruben, but I did see it for Ipswich Town and Lee Ryder, who Newcastle journalist. Newcastle have had tentative inquiries for Paul Dummett from Championship promotion hopefuls Ipswich Town, but Newcastle have so far resisted. But that's not saying that it's not going to happen. But obviously, Ipswich are trying to go for another left back. I don't know whether that means they're looking for more cover with Leif Davis, or maybe they've, Leif Davis over last couple months hasn't been on it as much. Maybe not. I don't know, but they're interested in another left back. And yeah, just very interested to see that there's still our promotion rivals doing other business. I'm going to bring up somebody else as well. I think you know who it's going to be. Um, let's have a look. Spence here. If Archie was to go into midfield, who would you take off, KG? Gruev or Kamara? Oh, it's a tricky one. It's a tricky one. I'm assuming Ampadu is staying in defense with Rodon, yeah? Oh, you know what? It would probably have to be Kamara, just because Kamara probably plays the most advanced because he is more box to box. Yeah, it's a tough one. But yeah, Gray would give us far more going forward than Kamara does. He likes to shoot more. He's a better passer as well. Kamara is just really good at pressing from the front. So yeah, it'd probably be Kamara. But what a choice to have. That's what I'm saying. A lot of this squad is good enough to get promoted. It's so good to get promoted. So, and adding Carter Roberts to the mix as well just makes it even better. Uh yeah, a lot of you saying Kamara Fairs. Yeah, Kamara at this stage, Grove looks good. Yeah, yeah. Although the last game, Kamara was back on it again, and when he's like that, he's so good to watch, isn't he? Technically beautiful to watch. Another one for Ipswich, though, people, and this is the one that I was speaking about earlier in the month. Uh, Mark McAdam, as well as many other outlets. Let me see if I can just make this bigger. Bournemouth have agreed a loan deal with Ipswich for striker Kiefer Moore. This is a straight loan and subject to Bournemouth signing a Turkish player who's currently undergoing his medical in Madrid, Enes Unal. Sorry. The deal for Moore includes bonuses should Ipswich get promoted. And this, I just wanted to circle back with the Kiefer Moore thing, because the fact that another promotion team has gone for him just shows that I was on the right track when I was talking about trying to get this guy on loan earlier this month, purely because he does give you something at this level. And Ipswich Town have clearly seen it, and we've seen Ipswich Town play. They get balls into the box quite a lot, and Kiefer Moore is going to be perfect for them. That is strengthening your team right there at this level. It's a really good signing for Ipswich, and I'm assuming that is going to get done. I think that the striker that they're signing has almost completed his medical, according to Fabrizio. But yeah, it's just what I was saying. Where people go for on bat for players like Nat Phillips, who are just not up to it. When I identified Kiefer Moore, a lot of you laughed at me. Well, you're not laughing now, are you? I'm just joking. But this is what I'm saying. You can just identify players that can help you, and obviously Kiefer Moore is going to really help Ipswich on their promotion push. So that will be something to look out for. Yeah, Bobby, this is a great signing for. I think it's brilliant, Bobby. I think it's brilliant at this level, because even if Kiefer Moore doesn't score 10 goals, 5 goals from now to the end of the season, he's going to be heavily involved in anything they do, whether it's a knockdown, taking defenders out the game, set pieces. He's useful up there, very useful at this level. And they've also signed El Hamidi as well from Wimbledon. Sorry, not Wimbledon. Is it Wimbledon? It is Wimbledon again, isn't it? Yeah, from Wimbledon, the League Two striker. So, they've bolstered their ranks a little bit. He's obviously, we were linked with him at the start of the season, I think, but he's now gone to Ipswich, so that they have strengthened their team quite a bit. You know what I mean? They have strengthened it up. Steven said, "I wish we had more KG." Yeah, is that a Kiefer Moore or just more in general? I'm going to say you mean Kiefer. Yeah, I don't know if you're doing a play on words there, but yeah, I absolutely would have loved him here, and I think Daniel Farker would too. He's Welsh. He's Welsh, isn't he? But he just gives you something else, and he gives us something that we just don't have at this team, and that is a battering ram up front. Someone who is going to not only create space, he's got a decent finish on him, but what he would do is occupy even more defenders, so our wingers can get more space. It's just a good signing at this level, and I just need to make that clear: at this level, Pete. Okay, at this level. Karen here saying, with the players we have, we can get to second place. I agree with that, Karen. And we'll speak about that in the transfer rating video tomorrow. But we absolutely can get automatic promotion. It's on the coaching staff now. It's on the players, hopefully, to stay fit. But this team is more than good enough to get promoted. Is what is it? Nearly one game a week now. One game a week. Sometimes there will be two, of course, but the quality in this team has to go up. Absolutely has to go up. Heel Moxley saying, afternoon KG season is flying by, not flying by quick enough for me. Heel, I want the season out the way and I want promotion at the end of it. Yeah, so we can concentrate on some real football again and not this bread and butter stuff. It's horrible, but yeah. Let's have a look here. What we saying? Tom here, coming in from sunny coast Oz. Good day, mate. Any news on Suter coming to Leeds will be a top sign. Yeah, I've already covered that. He's not coming. Leicester won't release him to Leeds United. So there you go. Andrew here saying Connor Roberts will be our only signing today. Well, if he is, then so be it. As I've said before, I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. I've gone past all that, and it's quite interesting. Somebody did ask, and I couldn't get the comment up, but they asked when did I start to not mellow out, but not take it to heart so much. And I think it was upon relegation from the Prem. You know, when you realize that you're doing all this stuff, you suggest players, you suggest players that you know would improve your team, and the club do nothing about it. It's like, oh, why am I losing sleep over it? But yeah, listen, we'll see what happens though. There's still quite a few hours left, and we're obviously clearly still in for a centre back. Les here saying if we don't go up, KG will be a lot hard to do next season. 100% it will. Yeah. Bobby here saying, am I the only one who thinks we need another striker if Joseph isn't going to get given a proper chance? Well, on that basis, Bobby, I think that if Bamford does eventually go out injured again, I think that is when Mateo Joseph will possibly come in, or well, Joel Peru will come in first, well, to play central midfield probably. But I think Mateo Joseph will probably get more than charity minutes he's getting right now. So I don't think striker is even on the thoughts of Leeds United today, I must say. I think it is all defensive recruitment. Um, let's have a look. Yeah. Sean here saying, KG, besides backups, I'm okay with this starting 11. I think we do have enough to do this all day long. Sean, 100%. I've said it so many times, and it's good to say it right now, because if we're still in this division next year, we won't be singing off the same hymn sheet at all. It will be a completely different conversation. This team is more than good enough to get up this season. More than good enough, no problem. So yeah, there you go. There's the key for more stuff. Other players that we've been previously linked with, and I do want to point this one out. Mason Holgate. Remember when a few of you wanted this guy and he joined Southampton? Like, oh no, he's joined Southampton. Well, he's terminating his loan to go to Sheffield United. Now, some people will think, okay, he's actually moving up in the world, but let's be real with you. With all due respect to Sheffield United, I mean, that's a championship team. You know what I mean? That's a championship team masquerading as a Premier League team right now. So it doesn't mean anything to me that he's getting to move back up into the Premier League. I'm just saying that the Southampton, and I saw the Saints fans reply to a lot of those messages about him leaving Southampton. Like, thank you. Thank God. I told you already. When I talk about the Bozo gene, he might be one of the Chiefs. You know what I mean? Yeah, Bobby, I saw it, man. Southampton fans hated Holgate. Yeah, he's just not a good defender, and yeah, he's just rash already. Paul here saying, think Sheffield United are gone already. Surprised at Luton though. Yeah, Luton are doing their thing, man, doing their thing. But also staying on the theme of Sheffield United. Let me just get this one up. Another player that we were linked with, Mike McGrath here. Let me see if I can get that bigger. What am I doing here? Everything's looking a bit small for y'all. Mike McGrath, who's transfer guru, he's excellent at this stuff. Sheffield United are in talks with Nottingham Forest over a possible deal for Joel Worrell. Club captain free to leave today. Blades had a loan offer turned down earlier this window. So there you go. Joel Worrell against Sheffield United. So again, people say, well, you see, he must be good enough. He's playing Premier League. Let's look at the club, okay, and look at what they have in their team right now. All I'd say is that if we were trying to fight for survival in the Premier League again and we sign Mason Holgate and Joe Worrell, I would say that the club had given up. I would simply say that. So if this is a permanent deal, it makes a lot of sense, because Sheffield United are probably planning, they've got one eye on trying to survive as best as they can, but they're probably thinking, well, at least we got Joe Worrell to try and help us get back up next season. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Yeah. We have Bobby. We've had a few of them, man. um Les here saying, still think we got another sign into club, probably one we haven't been linked with. Yeah, hopefully, Les. But you know what? If not, like I say, we'll have to go with what we've got. But yeah, another centre back would be lovely. I think left back, I don't know if that's even going to happen. But yeah, another centre back, especially with Strout possibly being out. Yeah, we do need another one, but we'll see. Um James here saying strikers and wingers can be eye candy signings for fans, but I'm glad the club is focusing on defending players. Yeah, yeah, of course, James. Yeah, and the thing is, we don't need any wingers. I mean, we're overloaded with them right now. We don't need another one. So we're good in those areas. I think everybody is seeing that we do need defenders, though. As good as the defense has been, we're thin there. You know, you only have to look at the fullback options to know it's very risky what we're doing. Centre back Strauch is out. Cooper is broken down. So we do need help on the defensive end. Melier is an average championship goalkeeper. So we need help there. So it is good that they are looking there. Look, we'll do all the eye candy signings when we go up. You know, we'll spruce the team up then. But right now, it's about solidifying the team, making sure that we get up in second place. Hey, first would be lovely, but I think Leicester have got that wrapped up. I'm not going to lie. Could be Paul here saying could be a big points total for automatic this season. Can't afford any more major mistakes now. Yeah, yeah. Somebody in the comments yesterday when they left their score prediction for the Bristol game said we'll draw. We can't win every game. Well, in that case, then we're probably not going to go up second if that's the mentality. You have to look at every game and think you've got to get 3 points. And with the team we have, we should be looking at it like that. We should be predicting more wins than draws or losses in this division. So, yeah, for me, people always say we've got a good points total now, and if it wasn't for Ipswich, Leicester, well, they do have those points. So there's no point talking about what has been done in previous seasons. I mean, even Daniel Farker did that in the last press conference. It's about what you need this season. You know, what was that thing we broke when we lost to Derby? You know, somebody who won the first leg away has never then lost the first leg at home after going 1-0 up or something like that. Well, we broke that. You know, the Leedsy thing, we did that. Things are always there to be broken. So, yeah, we just have to keep getting the 3 points. And we've done that so far this month. So, look, Matt C saying late in KG, is Roberts available for tomorrow night? I don't think so. I think it's too late. We're playing tomorrow, so probably not. No, I think the registration would have been midday today. So I don't think he'll be available tomorrow. What was it, Deshaun? Having a 2-goal lead going into the home fixture, I think. Well, we won 1-0 away. No, we won 1-0 away, didn't we? Because it was a wicked cross from Harrison to Kemar Roof, wasn't it? Wasn't that the game? Or was that a league game? Oh God, I don't remember. But we broke something there. We broke something. I've tried to forget that playoff semi-final, though. Tried to forget. But yeah, okay, yeah. So that is it. I mean, listen, there's news and everything changing all the time. So, you know, just keep an eye on the channel, keep the notification bell on just to know when to come back. When Connor Roberts does sign permanently, we'll come back and put a bow on that, and we'll see if we get anyone else. Let's have a look. Yeah, Lee. Yeah, not interesting Warren at all. At all. Let him go to Sheffield United. So yeah, listen, people. That is it. That is the latest transfer update. And like I say, I'm sure we'll be back at some point today. So please like this video, subscribe to the channel, drop your comments below, and I'll see you in the next one, people. Peace out.